Hello and welcome back to What's with the Kims. My name is Jillian, my husband's name is Rod, and we have our little baby girl, and we are the Kims. We are back and officially going to restart some videos. I don't know how regular they'll be because I'm still trying to find the groove of a new baby, which I'll explain in a second. But yeah, that's where we've been. I finished my master's degree and started a job and was pregnant, and there's a lot going on. So YouTube, went to the wayside, but now we're back and we're happy to be back and excited to make videos because we just love looking back on the memories that we do have from YouTube. So we're just gonna continue. And one of my push presents was a brand new camera, so I have to put it to good use, and YouTube's a perfect way to do that. Join me with a cup of coffee as we talk about just some things that I've learned since giving birth to a little baby, and also, what I've learned about keeping a home during that time and kind of coming into this new side of homemaking. I hope that you guys will get something from it. I've only been a mom for less than 3 months, but I think there's wisdom to share at any level. And also maybe there's some advice out there that you guys can offer me as a new mom. But I just hope that you will enjoy today's video. Yeah, and that we'll learn something from each other, hopefully. Okay, my first piece of wisdom, or what I've learned, is get a baby wrap. That was like a rookie move on my part. I bought a baby carrier and I bought my husband a baby carrier. I thought we got one for each of us, that way we won't have to adjust it. It'll just be our baby carrier, we'll put the baby in, no big deal. I was wrong. It turns out that newborn babies, some of them, do not like to be put in a baby carrier. So that was an issue. So I learned that I want to have a wrap, and I researched some different ones, and I have the Moby wrap and the Solly baby wrap. And I love both of them. Moby wrap I feel a little bit more secure in because it's just a thicker material. The Solly wrap, I really do love that one as well. It's a lighter material. I had my baby in the summer, so if it was really hot, then I felt that was a better fit. And also the Solly baby wrap fits my husband really well. So he's able to use that and move around the house, and we're both able to get more done because we have the wrap and the baby's more comfortable in it. So that was my first rookie move. The second thing that I learned that I would say is probably the biggest thing that I could take away from this is it's okay to ask for help. We had a very colicky and upset baby. She was not a happy girl for about, I'd say the first month and a half of her life. She would scream all night. We took her into the ER. The ER just told us, hey, you got a colicky baby. This is just something that you're gonna have to go through. And that was really hard to hear. But we have a wonderful pediatrician and a wonderful nurse at our pediatrician's office who really just came alongside us and said, you know what, this isn't normal. I got put on some antacids for the baby, and they asked us to put her on formula. Well, I just really didn't feel comfortable doing that. If it would have been absolutely necessary, if she wouldn't have been gaining weight, then I would have done it. But I just decided to wait, and I cut out dairy and I cut out soy. And then all of a sudden, our baby is not colicky. She's a very typical baby. And so I'm glad I made that choice and it worked for us. During that time, I not only had to be vulnerable with, my husband and my pediatrician's office, but also with family. We called my aunt after my parents had left. We had a couple weeks by ourselves, and it was just really hard for everybody. And we were new parents. We just needed an extra set of hands. And my aunt flew all the way to our house and helped us for 2 weeks with the baby. And I learned so much from her being here, and I will be forever grateful for her help. And I mean, it's just an incredibly special time that I got to have with my aunt and see her with my baby. It was really wonderful. All right, this is probably one of the biggest lessons that I learned. And I was so naive in how I was thinking about things, but that is only have who is necessary to your peace at your home right after you have a baby. And what I mean by that is I had my immediate family on my side here. So that's my two younger brothers, my dad and my mom. Plus there was, you know, now a brand new baby. And in my head, when I was thinking about it before the baby, I thought, these are the people that I love the most, and I want them to be here, and I want them to be with me for the baby, and I wanted that experience of having my family here. Well, what I didn't realize is that yes, I really value that they came here. This is not a dish on them, but I really needed time to just have some downtime. You know, I had heard about how your hormones act after having a baby, and I really went through postpartum anxiety, and it was really hard to work through that with feeling like, oh, I had extra people here. And so if I were to have done it again, I probably would have asked my brothers to come later on, but having my dad and my mom here was so helpful. My mom was amazing. I had a really hard time nursing my baby at first in the hospital. Couldn't get the baby to latch, and mom was here, and she told me, she goes, once you get home, you're gonna have your nursing pillow and it's gonna work. I promise you, I'm gonna show you how to do it. And she did. And ever since then, the baby's nursed absolutely wonderfully. So I've not had any issues there after that. So keep it small at first and then open it up to family. I don't regret the time that I had with my family. It was so nice to see them, but I would do things differently next time, for sure. All right, my next piece of advice is let the housework go and let your husband take care of it. Yeah, husbands, take care of it. I've been so blessed by my husband. He had, without asking either, I mean, he really took over that whole role of housekeeper and cooking all the meals, and anything that I need, he's on it. We've kind of understood that, you know, baby needs me right now. And so I need to be hands-on with baby, and it's a lot of work. So he's really taken these first couple of months, taken on the role of everything else. So letting him wash the dishes and clean the house and do whatever he needs to do. He's just been on it. Or if I need anything, sometimes I won't even be thinking that I need something, and do you need a cup of water? Do you need something to eat? And I'll remember, oh my gosh, yeah, I haven't eaten today, or I haven't had any water today, and he's on it. So I just am really, really grateful for that. And with that, kind of segues into my next thing that I've learned is be grateful. I don't know if you know your love language. There's a book called The 5 Love Languages. I'm sure you guys have all heard about it, but if not, you should look it up. Find out what your love language is, especially if you are in a marriage or have children. One of Rod's is words of affirmation. So making sure that I'm saying thank you and being grateful for all those things, even though I don't have to. It's just one of those things that he can feel appreciated by. And he in turn does the same for me. I get messages throughout the day when he's at work saying, you know, you're a great mom, or you're doing wonderful with our daughter. And those things really mean so much to me. Affirm one another in the ways that make you feel affirmed. Dads, pick up the slack where you can, because it's rough. It's rough those first couple of months. Okay, my last one is rest when you can, not sleep when the baby sleeps. Sleeping when the baby sleeps is, excuse my language, but it's crap advice. But I have the hardest time sleeping when the baby's sleeping throughout the day. This was one piece of advice that I actually will perpetuate because I thought it was good advice. Even if you are unable to sleep, like let's say you have a lot of energy and your baby's sleeping and there's a load of laundry that needs to be folded on your table. That's because I am in that position right now. Leave that laundry there, take that sleeping baby, put them somewhere safe, just relax. Scroll on your phone, read a book, just relax, have some downtime, rest your body. You don't need to be sleeping. And I have used that several different times where I have just held my baby in the wrap and I'll just recline on the couch and read a book or scroll on my phone for a little bit, just to have some downtime, because it is so exhausting when you're walking the baby. Like our baby loves movement, so I'm always walking her. It's exhausting. So yeah, put your feet up, watch a show, watch YouTube. The point is, put your feet up, relax, as long as baby's safe and you're getting some rest. That's what matters. All right, that is what I have learned so far. I just want to say that's my lasting sentiment here is after I had this little baby and I held her in my arms for the first time and I looked at her, I was in shock, number one. And as the time has gone on from the time she was born till now, every day I just feel like, oh my gosh, I just love this little human so much. I've heard that kind of cliche, you know, I didn't know what a mother's love was until it happened to me, and I truly believe that because I just love her so much. So that feeling has only grown since I've had her. And I just wanted to apologize to my mom. So maybe that's my last piece of advice. Call your mom, tell her you love her, and apologize for all the times you were rude to her. Because guess what? She loved you so much. That wasn't a feeling I understood until I had this baby. And now I understand everything that my mom was telling me, and I understand why she was so worried over me as I was growing up. I didn't give her much cause for worry. But yeah, all of those things, yeah, to call your mom and just appreciate her because, oh my goodness, your mom loves you so much. Thank you for joining me this morning. And I hope that my little video is kind of a welcome back and that you guys will continue to tune in. We did take a break and it was a much needed one just because life was so busy, but we're happy to be back and I'm starting to find my groove again. So I hope you guys will enjoy this video and the ones to come. And if you would like to, go ahead and click subscribe. We would really like that. Thank you so much for tuning in and we'll see you guys next time.